Here at FBI Buildings, we practice 3S, sort, sweep, and standardize. And we do it every day after our morning meeting for 15 minutes. This year, to better track and manage our 3S time, to make sure that we're using it effectively, we've all standardized to these Kamishibai boards from Fat American Manufacturing. So on our Kamishibai boards, we have put all of our tasks for 3S. Our teams used to have 3S checklists, but this is much more visible, easy, and fun way to manage our 3S time. So we have daily tasks, weekly tasks, and monthly tasks. Because getting started is better than being perfect, we just glued together red and green note cards, and that gets us going and started. And then the ultimate goal is to have all of these be in a standard in Gemba docs and printed out as their Kamishibai cards. Let me show you one of those examples. So here we are in our purchasing department, and they have one of the smaller Fat American Manufacturing Kamishibai boards, and they have created all of their cards as standards in Gemba docs and printed them out. All right, we're out here at the North Stall because this is a great example of a board in transition. So I showed you before that we had just the red and green homemade cards, and they've already started to make theirs in Gemba docs with standards and reprinted those cards. And again, this is a great way for them to track when to calibrate or when to inspect. They even added quarterly because they need to grease the blade motors just quarterly. So a great way to keep track of our 3S and our preventative maintenance exercises on our equipment like our forklifts and our machines. All right, shout out to Devin and Eric here at the South Saw. They were the first ones to create Kamishibai boards in our company. They weren't waiting for me to go get the fancy Fat American Manufacturing boards. They just got started, and here's their updated board. They have things like calibrate or inspect and fix skate wheels, grease different various parts of their machine. Great way to keep track of that kind of stuff. And now in the warehouse, we can see a couple more examples of using that board for 3S activities and things like blowing out the radiator on your fork truck or greasing the zerks on your fork truck, cleaning and greasing the mast. So a great way to keep track of those things that are easily forgotten and fall through the cracks. Here another example in the back of the warehouse of just where we need to sweep, when we need to sweep. And then in the small parts area, they also have all of their 3S activities that they need to do for the week. And then a great example here, Kayla, our shipping and receiving clerk in the gatehouse, has turned all of hers into Gemba docs, even when she needs to get them done. And she has her SOPs QR code right there above it. So a great example of where we're going.